Two National League teams. We'll see the Houston Astros as they play against the Philadelphia Phillies. Coming your way on 2K Sports.
You're looking at the bell with a crack in it here in Philadelphia, and Citizens Bank Park in Philly is where we are. The Philadelphia Phillies, always eager to play in front of their home crowd, will do so today. The tradition of Sunday Night Baseball. Welcome, everybody. 2K Sports on Major League Baseball. Our starting pitcher for Philadelphia. Steve, what's he going to be conscious of now as he takes a look at these Houston hitters?
This lineup should not be much of a problem for this righty on the mound today. He has some of the best stuff in the game, one of the elite pitchers. He should be able to go through them easily and retire outs.
Here's the lineup for the Astros. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, a guy that's been a run producer his entire career, and that's Lance Berkman. And I tell you, watching play makes it so difficult because of the fact that he's a switch hitter. Better left-handed hitter than right-handed hitter. A lot more power from the left side. So look for the manager to try to mix and match in this game. If he comes up in a key situation, make him hit right-handed.
Biggio in the box now. Last night a win for the Astros. A good start, winning games 1 and 2 of this 3-game set against Philadelphia.
Well, and the great thing is you start out 2-0 and you get another opportunity to see another one of these great arms you have come out and get his first win of the season.
Here's the 1-0. Low for a ball, 2-0. Boy, you certainly like to keep this going early on in the year as long as you can.
Oh, absolutely right. And the thing about this early in the season is what makes these games so interesting is some of the veteran guys get off to slow starts. Some of the young guys are coming on strong. Let's just see how this thing plays out today.
Fastball gets away from him there, and it's 3-1.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
Strike 2. Here's the pitch. Payoff pitch coming. A swing and a foul off to the right side. You're out. A full count pitch. Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Well, they went soft with 2 strikes. They go to the changeup, completely fooling the hitter. Struck him out.
Got a chance to check out the Phillies here. Here's how they look defensively. And how do you like who's out there, John?
Well, Chase Utley's a guy that's never been known for his glove, and he's had to put a lot of work into making himself a good second baseman in Major League Baseball, and that's what he's done. Still struggles, though, with the backhand play, and sometimes can get erratic with his throwing, but he's really made great improvements in those areas.
1 out, nobody on. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. It rolls all the way to the wall. The throw. And he easily gets second base. We hope you'll tune in this Tuesday. We'll see David Wright and the New York Mets as they'll be taking on the Phillies in Philadelphia. Start time 3 Eastern.
Hey, Gary, do you think John will buy us dinner in town that time we go watch that ball game?
Bagwell settling in.
Well, not a lot of teams could slow down the Phillies in 2010. But as a group, the National League Central held their own against them. The Phillies had the edge, but it was pretty close.
1 on, 1 out. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that looks like an RBI and a single. And he's in there. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
With a runner in scoring position to the plate, Lance Berkman. Yeah, 21-19 mark against the Central for the Phillies. That's a bit of a surprise, Steve.
I think a surprise. The Pittsburgh Pirates winning 4 out of 6 games and the Cubs winning 4 out of 7 games. 2 teams that really struggled all season in the Central. But Gary, although they have a lead, it's barely a close ball game right here. You have speed at second base. I might give him the green light and see if he can get over to third.
Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. He's got a .292 average when going up against the Phillies. And he leaves that one alone. Lance Berkman with patience to even it up.
They had 2 hits in the game last night, looking to add to that today and trying to contribute to his club's success.
Slider just off the black that time, 2-1.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Spins, checks him at second, and he's easily back to the bag. Here's the 2-1. And swing and a hit by Berkman. And Hamilton's going to play it. And he gets over to take care of business. Here's a look at the schedule for the Philadelphia Phillies. Tonight is the last game of this Houston series. They've got tomorrow off. After that, it's about defending home field against the Mets and their star David Wright. That's a 3-game series. Then they get to face their NL East brethren, the Braves, hosting that one. Gonzalez at the plate. Runner on second and 2 outs. The pitch from Shilling. It's hit foul by Gonzalez. Foul ball! And Shilling with the inside pitch. That'll be called a ball. Gonzalez lays off for a strike. Low pitch from Shilling for a ball. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Foul! It's hit foul by Gonzalez. And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. Nice way to get things started in this one. The Astros lead 1-0. Houston starter. Let's take a look who's going to be on the mound. And as he gets going against these Philadelphia hitters, what do you think's in store?
Now this right-hander has quality stuff, and it doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
Here's the 1-0. Hamilton grounds it. Biggio. One away. Get a chance to look at what Charlie Manuel's thinking lineup-wise. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, it doesn't matter if it's a right-hander or left-hander. Chase Utley handles them equally as well. And look, a lot of times when lefty facing lefty, you want to try to keep that front shoulder, and Chase Utley's not adverse to letting one hit him so he can get on base for the guys behind him. Do anything he can to help his team win.
Leadoff man in the box. Base is empty with one away. Swing and a miss, but he was right on it. 0-1. He sends this one in the air towards center. That one's caught. Have a look at how the Astros line up on the field.
All right, take a look at this club defensively. The thing to remember is they're ranked in the bottom 5 for the total number of errors committed. That's a lot of mistakes and a lot of extra base runners and bases that they've given up.
Our State Farm leaderboard recapping the teams that led the way in extra base hits last year. The D-backs, number 1. The Reds, second. In third, the Brewers. The Rockies, fourth. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, the bottom line is, as a hitter, you want to put yourself in scoring position any chance you can. Well, this team does it as good as anyone in the league at extra base hits. Seems like every time you look up, there's someone in scoring position making the pitcher work and the defense work extremely hard.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. On the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line drive fouled off towards first. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2 now. That one's drilled to short. Number 14 throws on to first. Side is retired. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. Astros still leading. And their number 6 hitter. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Low pitch from Shilling for a ball. Hut shot towards the hole. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Well, look here, last year of the National League and where the Houston Astros ended up ranking. 5th in stolen bases, 12th in batting average with runners in scoring position. And the triples numbers, well, they weren't quite what the numbers you'd want for a team, and it really shows the fact they didn't have the kind of speed necessary to take that extra base.
Nobody on base, one away. Here's the pitch. Two away. Osmus at the plate. Two outs, bases empty. Ground ball headed for the middle. Number 00. Throws to first. Side is retired. And they're held in check here in this half inning. Astros 1, Philadelphia nothing. Cleanup batter due up next. And Chase Utley to bat. Looking back to last season, it was a .259 average against the Astros. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, not a lot of team offense yet last night for his club, but he did drive in their only 2 runs.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind. 2-0. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Now Chase Utley can afford to watch one if he wants to.
After another ball right there, the batter's at the full advantage. 3-0 count. I'm turning him loose right here.
Hit in the air to center field. One away. Still settling into the season. Here's who the Astros will be facing. This Philadelphia series wraps up tonight. Nothing scheduled for them tomorrow. They'll kick off a series with division rivals, the Reds. That should be a great series. They really match up well. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then they bring in a team that matches up tough against them. The Florida Marlins. Number 8 spot in the lineup. One out, nobody on. First pitch way out of the zone, ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. The catch is made, and that's out number 2. Now our State Farm leaderboard, looking at the teams leading the league in slugging percentage from last year. Number 1, the Reds. Second, the Rockies. In third, the Brewers. The D-backs fourth. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, anybody can be pitched to. The problem is with this team, one of the top slugging percentage teams in the league last year, is when you make a mistake, they seem to end up for extra bases with this club. Everyone in this lineup has some sort of power. Even if it's not home run power, they have gap power. And that's a vital part of any team's offense.
Fastball runs inside, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Inside with the fastball, 2-0. Fastball called strike 2 and 1.
The key for any pitcher is establishing the four-seam fastball. Once you get that working, it gives you so many different options.
Halfway that time. It's a called strike anyway, 2 and 1. Holds off on that slider, and it's 3-2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
That misses ball 4. The potential tying run on base.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk? Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit, but the hitter will take the walk.
They're going to have to give him the green light at first base. He has good speed. They're down by a run. He's got to get in scoring position.
Strike 1. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Swung on, line to right field. And he's there to retire the side. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Still unable to score. Philadelphia still 0. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Shilling too high.
Well, the job of the pitcher is to make the hitter as uncomfortable as he can. You throw a four-seam fastball up and in around someone's chest, it'll make you uncomfortable.
Swung, ground ball to short. Number 00. Over to first for out number 1.
Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine. Retires another.
Biggio is the batter. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And the play made by Utley.
Oh, Gary, he's pitching well right now. That's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
Base is empty with 2 outs. The pitch from Shilling. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. Hit hard to second. Played by Utley. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. That'll rest your arm. And it'll be the Phillies. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning. Another AB. Shortstop up. He's our first batter. Home half of the 3rd inning. Now Osmus sets the target. Runs up to bunt. Gets this one down. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Well, we've got a moment to take a look at the Philadelphia Phillies last year. Let's see how they ranked. 2nd in runs scored. 4th in triples. And they also utilized the stolen base. In the top 5 in stolen bases in the league, they understand that they just can't wait for the long ball or the extra base hit. Sometimes you have to make things happen, and they did it with a stolen base.
Ashburn into the batter's box. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase that one outside. Ball 1.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
He waves at that fastball. Couldn't get to it. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 with a swing and a miss on a fastball. The 1-2 on its way. Swung on, a fly ball down the left field line. And this one gets down. It'll head out towards the wall. He'll hold there at second base, credit him with a double. And maybe he wanted to waste that pitch. It just didn't get it far enough away or up high.
No, it was still caught a little too much of the plate, and the batter took advantage of it. Good focus at the plate.
Man on second, 1 away. Oh, takes off for third. And he is out at third. What a throw. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
Here it comes. He bunts the ball. Number 49. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. The Astros still on top. Bagwell is batting. Not an RBI double as last time. And the first pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And he puts that one away. 1 down.
He's got everything working for him right now. Every pitch he's throwing for a strike. And that's 9 in a row that he's set down.
1 out. Lance Berkman will stand in.
A disappointing season in 2009 for Lance Berkman. Let's see what can happen this year, because he has the potential to be an all-star, but he has to turn it around quick.
Here's the first pitch. And Shilling's pitch looked at for a strike. 0-1. You know, John Berkman struggled to hit for power, and the trade to the Yankees didn't help because he wasn't playing every day.
He wasn't playing every day, and I really do think that he's lost his stroke a little bit. He just doesn't have that bat coming through the zone nearly like I've seen in the past.
That's a strike. Berkman's going to have to take a defensive stance now.
That's a great pitch. When you get it to break low in the zone like that with that kind of movement, awfully tough on the hitter.
And Lance Berkman is struck out. Big swing and a miss for Berkman.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strikeout, see you later.
Gonzalez at the plate. No, I'll tell you, everybody, Steve, I think notices when he gets to the plate, the attention deficit disorder just sort of goes away. Two outs and nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
Obviously, he's a major force in this lineup. They want people to get on base in front of him so he can hit it out of the park.
Low pitch from Shilling for a ball.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
Swing and a hot shot. Nope. That one right off the pitcher. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. Astros 1, Philadelphia nothing. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Time to be bundled up here if you're in the stands. A little hot chocolate wouldn't hurt either. And the first pitch. Plays off that one outside, 1-0.
Well, Gary, they really can't seem to mount any offense at all. I mean, 1 hit through 4 innings, and you really have to look at your approach at the plate.
The pitch. The 1-0 delivery is a fastball. Can't make contact. Strike one.
Some guys throw in, some guys pitch in. He pitched in right there to get the strike. Now let's see if he pitches away.
Hit in the air to center field. And it's through. That's a base hit. Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look at our State Farm leaderboard. The Reds #1. Second, the Brewers. In third, the D-backs. The Rockies 4th. And #5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, this team lives and dies with the home run ball. They were one of the top teams in the league last year at hitting the ball out of the ballpark, and they seem to want to continue that in this season. They have so much power and depth throughout this lineup that every one of these guys can hurt you.
A runner on first, no outs. The pitch. First pitch inside with a fastball, ball 1. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. He's waved on towards home. And he's in there to score all the way from first base.
Now, pitcher making a mistake right here, leaving it right over the heart of the plate. He squares it up, drives it. Good contact at the plate to drive in a run.
Most of those kind of pitchers are going to get hit. That's an RBI knock. And Chase Utley will be looking to drive something in here. Always good when you can get a ball game tied up again, so you're not having to look up the offense doing the job.
Well, they bounced right back and tied this baby up with that one, Gary.
No outs, runner on second. First pitch on the way to Utley. Fastball is high, 1-0. Well, that's important early in the ball game. You want to make this into a seesaw battle. That's what they've done.
Now, you're going to be all right with a seesaw battle. Sometimes that makes you nauseous. You're going to feel okay?
Good check. The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 is a fastball that runs away, 2-0. For his career, 205 off Houston. Pitch misses, ball 3. Now Chase Utley can afford to watch one if he wants to.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. That's one of those pitches you throw it out there and you hope the hitter chases it. He laid off, though. Now it's a battle.
Here it comes, 3-0. Big swing and a drive. Deep left center field. Going back to the wall. Gone! A 2-run homer. Perfect time for a 2-run homer. That's what they wanted to get the advantage. And the WPA graph here will give us an idea of what that 2 RBI home run has done to their chances for a victory.
Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
And what they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Now, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after him. Gary, Phillies offense looking very strong right now, taking the lead here in this game. Now they want to keep the pressure on and add to the lead.
Base is empty and no outs. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one. And the home run there, Steve, the pitching's going to have to be very careful now.
Well, that's right. Damage control is critical. You don't want this inning to get out of control.
Missed badly with the fastball there, 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a swing at that fastball, doesn't get to it, 1-2. Now Osma sets up. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Well, he's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it. Got him to chase that ball down and away. Good pitch, not real good execution by the hitter.
One out, bases empty. Pitch on the way. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Play is made.
Well, they followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Number 3 slot up again here. Last time up, flew out. Two outs, bases empty. First pitch to him. Fastball misses away, 1-0. The 1-0 now. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch, fastball, high, 2-1.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there, forcing fastball up in the zone.
Two 2-1 on the way. Change-up, called strike 2.
That change-up got away from him a little bit right there, but he did get a strike out of it.
The pitch. Smash towards the middle. That's caught. Side is retired. They come from behind to take the lead, a 3-run inning. The Phillies gaining the upper hand here. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. Up now, their rookie third baseman. Here's the first pitch. Shilling delivers the 1-0. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
Runner on first base, nobody out. The pitch. And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. At the belt, the 1-0. Let's the 1-0 pitch go by, 1-1.
Well, climbing the ladder with that four-seam fastball, trying to get the hitter to elevate his eyes. He gets the strike on it, and the hitter doesn't pull the trigger.
Good rip at that one, but he misses 1 and 2.
Pretty good location right there. That slider down in the strike zone. And you know what? After you saw that swing, you might want to come back with another. He's not seeing that one well.
1-2 pitch coming. There's a swing and a liner. One decides not to try for the double play, hangs on to it. State Farm leaderboard recaps the biggest group of thieves last year in the league. Number 1, the Mets. Second, the Padres. The Nationals third. Phillies fourth. It's the Astros, number 5.
Well, you talk about a game that could take a long time. This might be it. Anytime you have guys who can steal bases, the game just seems to slow down. That's what kind of pressure they put on the opposition. But both of these teams have the ability to steal bases. They were two of the best at it in the league last year, and it just puts so much pressure on the opposition when these guys get on base because you know they're going to be in scoring position soon.
Ball. And the pitch out. Nothing doing that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count.
Well, a good count right here for the hit and run. A 2-1 count. Does the manager have enough guts to take a chance on running the count to 3-1 with a pitch out to try to nail the runner at second base?
Lost him, ball 4. Potential tying run is on.
He went with a fastball in 3-ball count, which is what you want to do most often. He just couldn't throw a strike.
6 slide up at the plate again.
That walk is the tying run in this situation. Now he's got to look for a ground ball, try to get the double play, and get out of this inning.
One out with runners at first and second. First pitch, here it comes. Swung on, grounded towards the hole.
He's out.
Over to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
Runners at first and third with 2 away. Fastball in there, 0-1.
That's a good fastball right there. He blew that one right by him.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Here's the pitch.
1 and 2.
Taken right down the middle for a strike, 1 and 2.
Well, he gets the breaking ball right over the heart of the plate. He must have been looking for something else.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. Well, they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. Phillies still enjoying the lead. And the number 7 batter in the box. He'll get things started. Home half, 5th inning. Here's the delivery. He makes contact, line drive. And it's through there, singles to left.
Well, a good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
No one out and a runner on first. And here's the first one. Ball. That one's going to be outside. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. It's fouled off.
Foul.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Catcher can't control it. Oh, he takes off for second. And he's in there at second base. And that one's going to miss. That'll be ball 4. He'll take first base.
Now that base on balls doesn't help anything for this pitcher, Gary. Well, it didn't look like he wanted to give him anything to hit right there. Ball 4, take your base.
And we're going to see Hamilton here. Ground out victim last time through. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. And the first pitch. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
That changeup away is one of the most effective pitches because when the hitter's fooled, he starts to pull off the ball. He can only hit an inside pitch. He can't possibly reach the outside pitch unless he breaks down his swing.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball high. 1-1.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
That's taken low for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
He's set the 3-1. Swinging a drive, deep left center. And Gonzalez. That's one away. And that will keep the runners. They have to stay at first and second. On the State Farm leaderboard, look at those teams who had the highest average last year. Number 1, the Reds. The Cardinals in second. The Rockies third. Fourth, the Brewers. And number 5, the Phillies rounded up.
When you watch this team today, one of the top hitting teams in all of baseball last year, you can't get frustrated as a pitcher pitching against them because they are going to get base hits, but you're going to have to bear down, and if you're going to beat them, you better hope you're getting a lot of double play balls because there's always going to be guys on base.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Runners on first and second with 1 out. First pitch. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1. Called strike below the waist, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And there's one. And they get 2. Great double play. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Phillies 3. Houston 1. And it rolls around to the top again. He's ready to start out here in the 6th inning. And the first pitch. That catches the outer part of the plate for a strike.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black. Get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2. The pitch from Shilling. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
This one fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. That misses the strike zone away to even things at 2. Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
He's got some real giddy up on the fastball today. It's got that good late action in the zone. That's his 5th strikeout on the fastball.
Bagwell up now. He flew out his last time up. One out, nobody on. That's a called strike, 0-1.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
He deals. Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. The 1-1, and he looks at the slider in there, and it's 1-2 now.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Won't bite at the change. 2-2. Taps this one foul to the right. Full count. Now the 2-2. Slider misses, takes the count full.
Well, this broke a little bit too much out of the zone right here for a ball, but he's got to bring it back in, rein that thing in a little bit.
Line towards second. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. That will bring up Lance Berkman.
Well, you would like to see him done it on the first pitch, get that base hit. But if it took a while, it doesn't matter if you're the hitter. As long as that base hit gets put in the column, he is rewarded, and he deserves it.
Runner at first with one down. First one to Berkman. Here's the pitch. And Shilling's wide that time for a ball. Pauses, and now the 1-0. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
I think the hitter was looking for something out over the plate that he could drive. They pounded a fastball down and in for a strike.
Now the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. That one is swung on and missed by Berkman, an even count. Nice, shatters his bat, a line drive. Out number 2. Uh-oh, he cannot get back there. He is out at first. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Philadelphia still ahead. Things will start getting difficult with the third man in the order lurking ahead. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Curt. The first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Wilson gets set and delivers. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2. And he gets under that one. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Swung on and popped way up high. And that'll set down Schmidt. One away. Now to the plate. Here's Chase Utley.
Well, 2010 was a bit of a letdown year for Chase Utley. He still hit well and got on base, but the fact that he only played 115 games, if the Phillies are going to get back to the postseason in 2011, Utley has to play more games.
First pitch on the way to Utley. That pitch was out of the zone from Wilson. Well, as John alluded to, Utley missed time. It was a thumb injury that kept him out of the lineup for a while. It looks like a minor injury, but you can't play with it.
And he came back much more quickly than I think a lot of guys would have been able to do. I just love the way he goes about his business. A blue-collar guy, and he never complains about where his health is.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2.
Well, the backdoor breaking ball right there. They set up a way and executed the pitch perfectly.
The 1-2 on its way. And this is popped up on the left side. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play. The pitch. Chase Utley not fooled by that pitch. Count is even.
Well, they threw that pitch right there down and in just off the plate. Let's see if they come back with another fastball down and away.
Slider swung out and missed. 2 down.
The pitch is too close to take, but you've got to try to make contact with it. Swings right through it. Strike 3.
State Farm leaderboard. Look at the teams with the most runs produced from last year's season. Number 1, the Reds. The Phillies in second. The Rockies third. Fourth, the Brewers. And number 5, the Braves rounded out.
Well, the thing you ask your team, the manager and the hitting coach, is, look, guys, get us some runs. This team does it as good as anyone in the league last year, and they just love to get on.
Swung on, that is hit. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. And we'll see the Astros coming up next. Gonzalez at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Line towards third and foul. The pitch from Shilling. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Here in the 7th inning right now, nobody out. This is the time to get things going. You're down 2 runs. Make up the ground right now. Don't wait. You know, the pressure mounts, plus You get late in the game, you're going to see their best reliever coming in. This is the time to do it.
It's hit foul by Gonzalez. And Shilling with a 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away. Now, it took only 6 pitches to get it done here late in the game.
Well, you hate to strike out any time in a game, but especially late. You want to put the ball in play and try to make something happen. Couldn't get it done there.
In the box, their third baseman. He singled his last trip. Base is empty, 1 out. And here's the first one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
1 out right here, up by 2 in the inning. You want to limit base runners and make plays. Try to eliminate the lead runner, but get outs if you can.
He delivers. 0-1 is a fastball inside. That'll even the count at 1.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
1-1 pitch, a fastball, cut on, missed, 1-2.
Hit a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
On the way. And he watches that one travel down, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, played by Utley, in time for the out. Up again now, the number 5 spot, lined out in his last at bat. Base is empty with 2 outs. And the first pitch. And Shilling's wide that time for a ball.
Now second out in the inning here in the 7th. You're up by 2. I think right now you've got to throw strikes. Force them to get base hits. Make them earn their base runners.
Here's a ball hit high in the air, deep into left field to the wall. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Philadelphia still ahead. In the batter's box, it's Allen. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. Here's the first pitch. And he watches the low pitch from Wilson. I think he lost the feel on that slider, and it's 2-0.
He has an outstanding slider. I mean, that's really the pitch to look for. Such great movement on that pitch.
Here's the 2-0. Slider misses badly. He's down 3-0.
Now, Gary, when you talk about his slider, it's not only the movement, but the fact that he can throw it in the exact same spot where he throws his fastball on the previous pitch. He works the corner and throws the slider in the same spot, and it goes right off the plate.
Popped into foul territory down the left side. And Gonzalez takes care of that one. 1 down.
A long run for the left fielder. He crosses over into foul territory, aware of where the wall is, but able to pull it in and make the play.
Base is empty with 1 away. Wilson gets set and delivers. Takes that one low and outside, 0-1.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Ooh, he paints the corner with that one. 2-2 now.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Low and a bit inside for a ball. 3-2.
Well, he's trying to run that fastball low and inside. Just couldn't quite pick up that corner. Didn't get the call.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider. 2 down.
Oh, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action with 2 strikes. Not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
The rookie shortstop in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Phillies 3, Houston 1. Osmus at the plate. He's going to get us started. 8th inning. And Shilling's pitch looked at for a strike. 0-1.
Nobody out here in the 8th inning. Strike, strike, strike. Throw strikes, go right at him. Force him to put it in play. A home run doesn't hurt you. Don't walk anybody.
A smash to first. And he'll step on the bag. That'll be the first out.
Well, in this situation, coming into the game a little bit cold, you're going to do anything you can to get on base. You need base runners.
Nobody on base. 1 away. The pitch from Shilling. And that last pitch got him dancing, settling back in now.
To be a successful major league pitcher, you cannot be afraid to pitch inside. That's a good example of it right there. Look out.
That one taken by Wynn for a strike.
Now you're up by 2 runs here with 1 out, and obviously, you know, this is where you want to try to just get another out, take away any hope they have, try to get back in the dugout, see if you can get put on some.
Lined right at the second baseman. Now it's 2 away.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here, and that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
Biggio is up now. Struck out swinging his last time up. Two outs, base is empty. Now the first pitch. Here's a strike, lunged for that bunt and missed it.
Well, it's 2 outs here in the 8th right now. I think defensively you've got to be looking to make a play. Get the out, get your team back in the dugout. You don't want doubles. You don't want the ball hit over your head. You want to play no double situation right here where the defense is back so they cannot come back and narrow this gap.
Ball. And Shilling's wide that time for a ball. Ball. 1-1 pitch, fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Doesn't offer at the slider, and it's 3-1.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
There's a swing and a smash. And there's the third out. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. And here come the Phillies. This is going to be the home half of the 8th inning. Bottom part of the order will get their chance offensively. Ashburn into the batter's box. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning.
Well, this is a good move right here. You're bringing in the better defensive player for the guy who could be a little suspect in the outfield. Defense helps you win games.
And leading off the bottom of the 8th, it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag. And we're going to see Hamilton here. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. One out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. And he watches the low pitch from Wilson.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
Hamilton watches it low for a ball. This one's over at the knee level, 2-1.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
Here he comes, 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
Won't commit on that hard slider, now 3-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
And the fastball is over, 3-2 now.
Hitters have to have great balance and be prepared for the pitch away. If you open up even a little bit, you can't catch up to that four-seam fastball in the outside corner.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one is going to be outside, and that is ball 4, and now you've got a base stealer on.
Well, you know, the pitcher's really tired right now, and you have to think that his confidence is a little bit shaken. That long at bat right there, he had a chance to put the hitter away, and now he has to go from the stretch to try to keep this inning from getting out of hand.
One out, runner on at first. Now the first pitch. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. And it goes foul. Here's the delivery. And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. Swing and lined up the middle. And he gets that one down. His second hit, 2 for 4 today. He throws. But a high throw. He is going to be safe at third. And the run comes in. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
Schmidt at the plate. Popped up his last at bat. One out with a runner at second. Well, you see something new in this game every day, Steve. They're going to intentionally put him on to face one of the best hitters in the game.
And you've got to really question this strategy, Gary. I mean, I don't know why you do this unless perhaps maybe you saw something in the scouting report. They better hope it doesn't backfire.
Philadelphia again with a great chance. One out with runners at first and second. First pitch on the way to Utley. That one fouled off by Utley. Wilson gets set and delivered. And with 2 strikes on him now, Utley needs to protect, just make contact.
Well, you see this pitch right here. It looked like a pitch center of the plate, and all of a sudden, as soon as he starts to swing, it just keeps bearing in on him. Great pitch by the pitcher.
Strike 3 swung on by Utley and no luck. That's a punch-out late in the ball game and only took 3 pitches.
Impressive this late in the game to have that much concentration and be able to locate and execute those pitches.
Rookie right fielder stands in, wearing the collar thus far. 2 men on and 2 men out. The first pitch towards the middle, and Reynolds picks it up. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They score a run on 1 hit and they strand a couple. Philadelphia up 3. Now their rookie center fielder. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. Number 40 is called up. He'll be pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Line drive. And his throw gets him. One away.
2 outs remaining in this game. You're up by 3 runs. I think right now you just want to make plays. Don't walk anybody and catch the ball. Get out. Straight outs for runs.
Bagwell in the batter's box. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Base is empty with 1 away. And the first pitch. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
Here's the pitch. There's contact. He drove it well. Right off the wall.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
One out, a runner on at second base. And to check by the catcher into the dugout, he's got the sign. They're going to issue the free pass here.
And I can see they're thinking in this situation, this may be, in fact, the less risky proposition. The fans are on the edge of their seats, Gary. So am I.
He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup.
Well, we're going to keep an eye and see how aggressive they're going to be to try to get back in this game. Speed out there at second base. Let's see if they put a potential double steal on.
0-1 the count right now after he fouled off that first one. Here's the pitch. Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it. 0-2.
He just reared back and said, "Here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball." He busted him inside with it.
Here's a spin and a throw back to second. Slider swung out and missed. 2 down.
Well, K-Cam registers this at 86 miles per hour with some pretty good break.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
Two down. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Fastball swung on. Can't make contact and behind on the count 0-2. Foul ball behind home plate. Foul. Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Swung on, hit on the ground. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
I think you'll agree we have got the perfect choice in this one for our player of the game.
You know, a lot of times pitchers get really too hard on themselves, and they're their toughest critic. But I don't think he can find too much to complain about after this effort. Yes, he did give up just the 1 earned run, but his bats came through for him on the offensive end, and he took care of the rest.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.